You're welcome back, and it's time for Joy News Interactive, and I have the lovely lady from the South of Africa, that is Mapito Sibide.
Unjani.
Napila Unjani.
Wait, let's do that again. Araba Unjani.
Napija Unjani.
Nyapila.
Nyapila Unjani.
Exactly.
So that exactly means hello, right? How are you?
Yes.
I am fine in South Africa.
I'm fine, thanks, and yourself?
Okay.
You see. So, I mean, we can go down south.
We can go down south, definitely. So what's up?
So, you know, you can keep in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter. We are Joy News on TV. Now, ministers of state and chief executives of public organizations accompanying President Akufo-Addo on a 4-day working visit in the Ashanti region cannot use their official vehicles. The officials have been provided with buses to transport them. You've been sharing some of your thoughts on this.
And that's one of the laudable ideas I've heard. I believe that our ministers got to understand that their work is a public service and it should not be a disservice to the taxpayers' contributions. Take, for instance, we have 30 ministers who want to follow the president. It means they are going to go with their personal convoy. So a presidential convoy, which should be maybe about 6 or 7 cars, will now become about 60, 50 cars. So I think it's a laudable idea. It will save the taxpayer a lot of money.
They have to also travel on the routes to feel the bad nature of our routes. At least normally when they are traveling in their V8 and stuff, when the car bumps into the potholes, it feels like a speaker. They don't feel the nature of the route. So with this traveling by the bus, they'll feel how we, the citizens, I mean, someone will say the laymen, we also suffer using the potholes road they've left for us.
Individual ministers taking the V8 vehicles to Kumasi, it will consume a lot of fuel. Already we've been complaining about financial difficulties in the country. So if the president is going for a tour just at the Kumasi Ashanti region and the ministers are going with him, actually I don't know how many ministers are going anyway, but I will agree with the fact that they should go with a bus.
At least they are all going with their convoy. It sometimes causes traffic and a whole lot. But sometimes what I'm thinking now is the security-wise. Let's assume the car gets crashed or something. All the ministers are gone. That is what I'm thinking now. But sometimes, in a way, it's a good idea.
So before we go to Facebook, Rubs, what do you think?
I think that is long overdue. I really think that there shouldn't be that many ministers and appointees following the presidents in the first place. But hey, this is Africa, so, you know, but it's a good step.
It's a good step.
Right.
All right, let's go to Facebook and see what Welez says. I'm speechless about what President Nana Addo has done today. Amazing president, should have been president long time ago. I don't think there will be a word to describe what he has done. Nana, long life, I pray for you.
I don't think this is a Nobel Peace Prize, you know, kind of thing. So slow down, guys.
All right, let's go to Sakal, who says, this really stipulates the edge at which this government has determined to embezzle the state funds. So the creation of new ministries and one corner office for family and friends is not enough to spend on convoy.
I think he's talking about the suggestion to tax churches. But okay, let's move on. I say Yigbe writes, Joy News Pa. Okay, all right. I say thank you very much. Bye, Jeremiah writes, I totally disagree. How can you take such a decision in this era of rampant road accidents in the country? As for security reasons, I will leave it to the experts. And you know, Maps, we spoke to a security expert in the bulletin. But he says some of them should be made to remain in their offices and work.
All right, let's go to Ruben, who says they need the bus that have toilets in it. John Dramani Mahama's buses that they criticize. Today, everything that John Dramani Mahama brought is good.
So Kwesi Dawood also writes, does the president need a bus or two full of appointees following him when he's touring any part of the country? Good question there. What exactly will all these taxpayer beneficiaries be doing during President Akufo-Addo's Ashanti region tour? What exactly? Stop wasting our time and taxes.
Now to other stories. The Food and Drugs Authority, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization on Wednesday, launched the Healthy Street Food Incentives Project to boost the safety and nutritional balance of street food in Ghana. So we're turning this thing around and we're asking you, when was the last or how often do you check the expiry date on the food you consume?
Once I enter a shop, pick any product, whether it's canned, bagged, sachet, what have you, I look around to see the date of expiry because I'm careful of what I take in. I'm very, very, very much concerned about that one. So often than not, even
I wish bananas and apples, those that I buy, will have dates on them so that you know when to take them and when not to.
Always I do so, because I have to check before I use the product as to whether the product has been expired or not. So it's convenient for me to be checking.
Checking as many times as I buy. Because, I mean, we live in a society where people are very reckless about a product and its expiring dates, especially when you go to grocery shops, canned product, tin products, people don't really check, even those who sell them. So I'm very conscious about my health and what I consume.
Almost every day. Every day. Why? Oh, you have to check what you intake each time and every day, like maybe what you take daily. You have to check the expiring date because that's what you take in. Maybe it has expired last month and you are taking in or you are buying it, so you have to check.
Let's go to Facebook and see what you guys have been saying. Buyer Jeremiah says, I do that always before leaving the shopping center, especially the packaged consumables. I mostly do that to the drugs. And Papa Wonky says, have been a victim of food poison before, so I don't joke with this. If I forget when buying it, but not when I'm about to use it, never. And Sharif Suleimani says, I thought the Food and Drugs Board Agency must ensure that expired foods are out of the market, so I do not check. I mean, human error, but it's okay. But Asaya says, I always find myself laughing at the end because I don't want to finish the food before I think of checking the expiry
change your
dates.
lifestyle.
Yeah, and then let's go to Philip who says, always, I'm very alert. I don't want to buy any sickness for myself.
But this is an interesting thing that Teria Kwekutete says. He says, I always check, but nowadays people can change the date on the product. That's quite true too.
So you never know. Now to something lighter. As humans, we are not perfect. One way or the other, we lack one or two things. It could be affection, attraction, communication, even attention. So we posted this trending picture. Let's see if we can get that picture onto your screens. Well, it's a tweet on our Facebook page, and it reads, so at everyone says, I'm lacking vitamin A, which is attention. And then a response to that says from at Y2 Chef, who says, I'm lacking vitamin C, which is vitamin cash. So we asked you, what are you lacking?
I do sometimes. I lack, let's say, a little bit shy of something, and let's say shyness.
In fact, they say human wants are insatiable, so then which means that no one is satisfied with anything in this life. So human being lacks a whole lot. So there could be a lot, but there's basic social amenities I think I'm okay with for now.
I believe there are three major things that will make a life meaningful. Get a spiritual life, and then get a physical one. That's the basic things in life: your food, clothing, shelter, and maybe a little social life wouldn't hurt. And I have these three things. I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and I engage in the preaching work a lot. So I guess I don't like anything in life.
So, Rubs, what are you lacking?
The opportunity to discipline people in the manner they should be disciplined.
Okay. All right, let's go to Facebook and see what you think.
Disclaimer, that's a joke. Okay. Prince Jacob Senna Jr. says he's lacking the opportunity to serve the people of Ghana as president. Oh, you want to be president? Just to implement my no-nonsense policy. A man right out of my hat. Amanko Percy writes, I'm missing a villa at East Legon, a Lamborghini, an oil block at Jubilee Field, a bank, and of course, Bella Mundi. She's my dream. And Mustafa Yakubu says, I'm lacking the opportunity to serve my people diligently. Raindorf Debaron says, I'm lacking vitamin D, which is a merry deal. Vitamin E, Ghana lacks military discipline leading to misbehavior from politicians. See what I said?
And then Philip says, I'm lacking vitamin C. Vitamin Kaz. Edam Kuja says, I'm lacking vitamin L, which is love. It's the end of the week. Let's check out our picture of the week. All right, let's see if we can get that on your screens. Okay, so I have malaria. Please, should I chew mosquito coil? Hey, my friend, chew mosquito coil, eat insects again. Ooh, so I don't know.
Doesn't he know what mosquito coil is?
I don't know.
Mosquito coil kills the. Okay, so he has the
malaria.
I don't even know how to say it. But he feels like he wants to kill the parasites in his body
so
straight away.
The insecticide, drink everything. It's okay. You know, we'll kill your malaria.
Please don't chew the mosquito coil.
Yeah,
it is not food and it is not medicine. All right, thank you very much, Mapito. And